Hi student, I am Dr. Saib Ravishi. In last lecture we started first unit, and in that lecture we learn introduction and scope of public health and hygiene. So now we will start in this lecture point number 2, nutrition and health. An adequate diet should contain liberal amounts of protein rich and protective foods. Dear student, Western countries have shown that the diet contain large amount of protein such as milk, eggs, meat and fish are provide all the nutrients. Number of the studies carried out in the world, so out of them in United Kingdom and of the United States of the America shows that quality of diets consumed by the people during the period of 1910 to 1960 have been steadily improving, and consequently the growth rate of children has been steadily increasing during the after the 1960. There has been no further significant increase in the growth rate of children, indicating thereby that the diets have been adequate for promoting maximum growth in the children. On the other hand, the diet consumed by the large majority of population in the developing countries of Asia, Africa and Latin America are based mainly on energy eating foods and contain only small amount of protective and protein rich food. Such diets are deficient in proteins, certain vitamins and minerals also. So a fair section of the population does not get enough food to eat, and their diets are deficient in calorie also. So the rate growth of children in the developing country is poor. The children are malnourished, emaciated and stunted. The incidence of protein calorie malnutrition, clinical sign and symptoms due to vitamin A deficiency and anemia are quite high among weaned infants and preschool children. When we see the classification of food, since foods are very widely in their contents of various nutrients, they have been broadly grouped under three heads from the nutritional point of the view. These are of three types: energy eating food, bodybuilding foods and protective foods. So these briefly discussed. Now we see the energy eating foods. If foods rich in carbohydrates and fats are called energy eating foods, cereals, roots and tubers, dry fruits, sugar and fat are included in this group. Cereals contain in addition fair amount of the protein, minerals and certain vitamins, and form the important sources of above nutrients in poor dietaries. Number 2 is the bodybuilding foods. When food rich in the protein are called as the bodybuilding food. Milk, meat, fish liver, eggs, pulses, oil seed and nuts, as well as low fat oil seeds, flours are included in this group. This group term as the bodybuilding foods. Next one is the protective food, means this is the third number from the classification of the food. If food rich in the protein, vitamin and minerals are termed as protective food. Milk, eggs, liver, green leafy vegetables and fruits are main sources of the protein, therefore we call them protective food. So these protective foods are classified into the two groups. First group is food if food rich in vitamin, minerals and protective minerals and proteins of high biological value. Example of that type are milk, eggs and liver. So all these are come in this group. Then after second group is if food rich in the certain vitamins and minerals only, so that type of sources are green leafy vegetables and fruits. 1.4 point is nutritional deficiency. In this topic, up to one third of the world population goes hungry of much or most of the time. Majority of people who do not get enough to eat live in the dry uh, in Africa, in the overcrowded nations of Asia, and in the urban slums of Latin America. Undernutrition can result from inadequate intake, malabsorption, abnormal systemic loss of nutrients due to the diarrhea, hemorrhage, renal failure, or excessive sweating, infection, or addiction to the drug. Under the nutrition is associated with poverty and social disruptive occurring among the poor. If risk of undernutrition is also greater at certain time in a person life, that is infancy, early childhood or early childhood, adolescence, pregnancy and lactation, as well as old age also. Because of the high demand of energy and essential nutrients, infants and children are at particular risk of the undernutrition. Protein energy malnutrition in children consuming inadequate amount of the protein, as well as calorie and other nutrients, is a particularly severe form of undernutrition that retards growth and development. Dear student, hemorrhagic disease of the newborn, a life-threatening disorder, is due to the inadequate intake of the vitamin K. Deficiency of iron, folic acid, vitamin C, copper, zinc and vitamin A may occur in inadequately fed infants and children. In adolescence, nutritional requirements increase because the growth rate increases. Anorexia nervosa, a form of starvation, and affects adolescent in the girls. Requirements for all nutrients are increased during pregnancy and lactation period of the woman. Aberration of diet, including pica, means the consumption of non-nutritive substances such as clay and charcoal, are common in the pregnancy. Anemia due to the folic acid deficiency is common in pregnant women, especially those who have taken oral contraceptive. Folic acid supplements are also play an important role here. Folic acid supplements are now recommended for pregnant women to prevent neural tube defects, means spina bifida, in their children. And exclusively breastfed infants can develop vitamin B2 deficiency if mother is a vegetarian. An alcoholic mother may have a handicapped and stunted child with fetal alcohol syndrome, which is due to the effects of ethanol and malnutritional on fetal development. Absorption is reduced, possibly contributing to iron deficiency. Osteoporosis is the related to calcium deficiency in the bone. And osteomalacia, this is also related with the bone due to lack of vitamin D and absence of exposure of the sunshine. In respective of age, disease or dietary deficiency, there is progressive loss of lean body mass amounting to about 10 kilogram in men and 5 kilogram in women. It accounts for the decrease in BMR, means basal metabolic rate, total body weight, skeletal mass and height, for the increase in main body fat. It is from about 20 to 30% in men and from 27 to 40% in women. These changes and reduction in physical activity results in lower energy and protein requirements compared to with those of younger adults. In patients receiving long-term home parental nutrition, most commonly after total or near total reaction of the gut, vitamin and trace mineral deficiency must be specially guarded against. A physician should be, a physician should be sure that biotin, vitamin K, selenium, molybdenum, manganese and zinc are adequately supplied. So I hope student you understand my topic, this topic. In the next lecture we will see the next point, means last 2 points are remain, so we will see in the next lecture. So that points are those points are vitamin deficiency and hygiene. In the hygiene we will see introduction of hygiene, definition of hygiene and their types, means types of the hygiene. So see you in next lecture. Thank you.